Welcome to the first edition of the CA Men's Basketball Three-Point Play presented by Hercules Tires. I'm Rob Washburn along with Bill Potter, and each week we'll provide 3 key points to keep your eye on during the upcoming weekend of action. Bill, before we look ahead, what were some of the things that stood out to you last weekend as conference play got underway?
Well, Rob, no one should be surprised to see Northeastern and Hofstra get off to strong starts to conference play. Both swept their opening series at home to start 2-0, and for Hofstra, it was their third straight season doing so, while Northeastern is 2-0 for the second straight year and 6th time since the 2005-2006 season. Down in Newark, we saw a series split with Peyton Willis emerging as Charleston's leading scorer and Delaware tapping its youth in a win behind Gianmarco Arletti.
There are 4 matchups on the slate, starting on Thursday night with a rematch of the past 2 CA men's basketball championship games as 2-0 Hofstra visits 2-0 Northeastern. Bill, what catches your eyes? The Pride and Huskies get together.
These two programs have been the standard bearers in the CAA over the last few years, and both of them have a strong blend of upperclassmen and youth this season. For Hofstra, Jalen Ray, Tariq Coburn, and Isaac Conte bring that championship experience and have took turns carrying the team in different games this year, and they've been supplemented by sophomore Caleb Burgess, who posted career highs in both points and assists last weekend. And for Northeastern, it's been the upperclassmen supplementing its underclassmen. Sophomore Tyson Walker and freshman Jameel Telfort have combined for almost 30 points a game, and Walker's pacing the CAA at over 5 assists per game. Now, the young pups have been joined by Shaq Walters and Jason Strong, both of whom are averaging over 9 points per game while grabbing over 5 rebounds each.
Games between Hofstra and Northeastern rarely disappoint, and it's definitely an interesting contrast with the Pride veteran group of Ray, Coburn, and Conte against the Huskies' talented young stars like Walker and Telfort. Should be a fun one. Bill, give us the second point for fans to watch.
Rob, I think it's who's going to emerge on a week-to-week basis. Last week saw freshmen lead their teams in scoring in several games, including Jameel Telfort, who had a career-high 20 on his way to CAA Rookie of the Week honors. And down in Newark, we also saw the emergence of 2 Delaware freshmen. After failing to score in his first 5 games, Gianmarco Arletti exploded for 21 in the Blue Hens win and was joined by fellow freshman Andrew Carr, who had 15. And with games on back-to-back days, depth is at a premium this year, so expect to see some breakout performances from some names we might not be as familiar with.
There certainly have been a lot of impressive freshmen around the league, and as you said, everyone is still trying to figure out how to best manage rosters with this 2 games in 24-hour span. Let's wrap it up with the final point as we head into the second weekend of conference action.
As this weekend tips off, we welcome both Drexel and James Madison to CAA play. The Dragons were actually warming up for their series against UNCW last Saturday before a positive COVID-19 case in the Seahawks program scuttled the game. Last we saw the Dragons, Cam Winter was scoring 31 points back on December 19th in a rout of Fairleigh Dickinson. And the Dukes initially saw its first 2 series scrapped, but will instead welcome Elon to the Atlantic Union Bank Center this weekend. JMU's been able to fill its schedule with non-conference games, and per usual, Matt Lewis is featured prominently, rising into second place on the JMU career scoring list.
Yeah, it'll definitely be good to see Drexel and JMU make their CA debuts this weekend. Now here's a look at this week's schedule around CA men's basketball. Thanks for joining us for the CA Men's Basketball Three-Point Play presented by Hercules Tires. All of the CA Men's Basketball action can be seen on flowhoops.com, and CAsports.com has all the information you need for stats, video, and audio. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching CA Sports or on Twitter @CA Basketball using the hashtag CA Hoops. Enjoy the games, everyone.